Or well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease Ram 1500 for $389 a month.
An alternative to the iPad, the new tablet that runs some of the best Android software yet and even has options for a stylus and keyboard. Intech Smart.
Monday.
Right now at 9, an early morning shooting in East Hollywood leaves one person dead, 2 others wounded. We're live with the latest on the investigation.
And we are waking up to cloudy skies along the coast. We will see sunshine by this afternoon and enjoy this weekend because big changes are on the way.
It's being hailed as a game changer for weight loss. The new obesity drug more powerful than Ozempic, and it soon could become available.
And coming up, we've got something to do this weekend that will help you not be bored. It's Surfscape right here in Huntington Beach, coming up after this.
A California country crooner is honored at Stagecoach, and we've got your code word to win tickets to see Lady A at the LA County Fair. That's all coming up in entertainment.
Good morning and welcome to the KTLA Weekend Morning News at 9 o'clock. I'm Lauren Lister.
And I'm Paige Rivera. Thank you for joining us. And thank you to everyone out there, by the way, who's taking part in our show.
I know.
You guys
I love
watch
that.
and respond, and that to me is the best.
I think of our viewer as the fifth anchor.
I like that.
You know?
What Pedro means to say is thank you to everyone who agrees with us about Raisin Bran, right?
I wasn't going to say it, but yes.
That's what he meant.
Look, I have to tell you guys, I had only been looking at Instagram. I opened up Twitter, and it is exploding with people that agree with me. So I just want you guys to know, while I will concede, it has turned to be more of a debate than I expected.
I don't believe
and
it.
people do agree with you guys.
A lot of people.
I think it tips in my scale that people just don't agree that Raisin Bran is a sugary cereal in the
We were
vein
saying
of
it was the best.
kind of
Saying
like
it's the best.
cheat cereals
Yeah. Well,
that are
that actually was
fun
not
and
what we were talking
exciting
about.
and sugar. Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is,
No.
you guys. Separately, I don't care for Raisin Bran at all. But I think that the debate was more about, Anyway, I don't think by this hour, I really
talk
don't
about
think anyone
weather.
cares. Let's talk about weather.
Let's talk about weather, because Lauren's getting angry.
No, I was saying at this
we
point,
are
I
looking
think
at
we're done
Long
with
Beach
this.
right now, and we're seeing cloudy skies right now. We'll continue to see partly cloudy skies for those coastal spots today, but for the rest of us, it'll clear over the next few hours, so we'll see some sunshine today. 58 at LAX right now, 59 in Burbank. Already seeing some sunshine. 60 still in Santa Ana at John Wayne Airport, and 58 in Ontario. As far as what we can expect this afternoon, again, sunshine for most. 105 in Palm Springs, 72 for Big Bear today, upper 80s in the Inland Empire, mid 70s for Long Beach, 62, so pretty chilly in Santa Monica today, but 92 in Santa Clarita. Coming up, we're going to talk about the chance of rain that does make its way into the area this coming week. Back to you.
Casey, thank you. Our top story this morning, gunfire erupts on the streets of East Hollywood, leaving one man dead and another in the hospital.
Those victims shot while standing outside an apartment building. Police now working to track down the suspects. KTLA's Aaron Myers live at the scene. Aaron, what are you learning? It looks like the scene is now clear.
Good morning to you both. They just cleared the scene, the LAPD, but they were out here for hours investigating. As you said, 2 people were shot, 1 killed. The other is recovering this morning and is said to be in stable condition. We'll go ahead and get into some video from earlier this morning. What we know so far is that these 2 men, they were standing outside of an apartment building on the 900 block of North Mariposa Avenue just after 2 this morning. LAPD's media relations tells us a vehicle with 2 male suspects pulled up and opened fire on the victims. Now, we don't know if the suspects stopped and got out of that vehicle or shot from it, but we know both of the victims were hit. Now, the LAPD and LAFD both responded. Video shows the Los Angeles City Fire Department treating the 2 victims. One of those victims was seen being put into an ambulance while firefighters performed life-saving measures. The other was transported as well. One of the victims was pronounced dead at the hospital. The other said to be in stable condition. Now, at this time, we do not have ages on those victims. As for what led up to this incident, that isn't known, but investigators say the suspects fled after the shooting. There isn't a detailed description of them or the vehicle that they were in, but we did speak with a resident who told us what he heard and saw.
I heard like 3 gunshots, didn't know what it was, so I thought, okay, it had been gunshots. Then after I heard them, I saw a truck passing by really fast, van stoplight. It was very scary. It's like I've been hearing a lot of stuff going on over in the neighborhood and stuff, and sometimes I don't want to come outside my place.
Now, investigators did spend hours out here canvassing the area. They were also looking to see if there was any video of what happened. At this point, they say they do not know if this was gang related, but anyone with any information is encouraged to contact the LAPD. Reporting live here in East Hollywood, I'm Erin Myers. I'll send it back to you both, Pedro and Lauren.
Erin, thank you. The LAPD looking for a pair of masked thieves who broke into 5 different businesses in West LA. They all happened early yesterday morning. Security cameras capturing one of the break-ins at Laziz Grill, a Persian restaurant located on Westwood Boulevard. The suspect smashes his way in and goes straight for the cash register. The owner says he made off with a few $100s. Police say they believe the suspects are a part of a large group responsible for a string of smash and grabs in the area. Anyone with information is asked to call LAPD.
The FBI on the hunt for 2 men wanted in connection with the heist at 3 separate ATMs. Authorities released these images of the suspects. Take a look and see if you recognize anyone here. Investigators say they struck an ATM at the CTBC Bank in Torrance early Thursday morning. A silver sedan was seen driving away. Later, there was a heist at an ATM on Las Tunas Drive in Temple City, then another heist on Durfee Road in Arcadia. Agents believe the suspects are working together, so if you know anything or recognize the people you see here, get in contact with the FBI.
An alarming new study about LA's public transit this morning. Research finds about 800 homeless people take shelter on Metro trains each night. Those riders are eventually forced to disembark when service ends. But a vast majority, about 600 people, then end up congregating on the streets outside of the end-of-line stations. Many of those train stations are located in residential areas like North Hollywood's Red Line station, Santa Monica's Expo Line, and downtown Long Beach's Blue Line. Metro now weighing whether to declare its own homeless emergency, similar to those enacted by the city and county of LA.
We could soon get a surprise preview of San Pedro's new waterfront project. The northern end of the 42-acre harbor expected to open up this summer. That section of the development will host pop-up retailers, outdoor movies, and behind-the-scene tours. There could even be a few live concerts. It'll also be the site of San Pedro's Pride events on June 17th. The project won't fully open until 2025.
A wild horse and burro auction galloping into the Jack Bones Equestrian Center in Castaic today. It's a partnership between the LA County Sheriff's Department and Bureau of Land Management. The goal is to find loving forever homes for 20 wild Mustangs and 10 burros that have been gathered from BLM land. There are currently over 80,000 horses and burros roaming public land, which is much more than the land can support. This event is open to the public, and adoption fees start at $125.
Aren't they cute?
We
They
show
really
love to dogs,
are.
we show love to cats. Got to show love to our burros. I also just like saying the word.
And
I
if
like when you say it too.
I know, it's beautiful. And $125.
And it's likely that LAX, so our coastal spots, it's going to take a while for these clouds to clear for you. For the rest of us, though, we'll see sunshine by about 10:30, 11. 69 was the high downtown yesterday. And again, downtown, the LA Basin, coastal spots, we are not seeing the really big warm up that our inland areas are experiencing. So again, inland, if you've been hot, it'll be hot again today and tomorrow, and then the changes do take place. Right now, it is 90 degrees in Palm Springs, 60 for Fuller.